What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's up? What's happening? Jdun and Power Hour, get it cracking. What's good, everybody? What's up? What's happening? There is a real crowd pleaser. Small world, all the friends know me. Young boy living like an old geezer. Release the cash, watch it fall slowly. What's good, everybody? I hope you brought your energy. Because I did. Because I did, baby. Oh, boy, you bet I brought my energy. You bet that I brought my energy, baby. Oh, boy, oh, boy. How's everyone's morning? What's going on, TikTok? As a reminder, this live stream is not financial advice. This live stream is simulated trading only. Nothing said here is financial advice. It is all education and for entertainment purposes only. My name is Jdun. This live started at 1:04 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We are 1 for 1 on the day. Let's go. 1:05 p.m. Mountain Time. Yes, let's go. Let's get it. Great morning, killed it. Let's go. Who wants to hang out with Pay Done for Power Hour? It's Power Hour Pay Done time, baby. Let's go. I just got a crazy, crazy workout in. I got a fire workout today. One day from first payout, thanks to you. Let's go, Minnie. Now let's talk about that. You got your first payout potentially coming tomorrow. All right. Tomorrow, I want you to go into the day, and I want you to focus on having a maximum loss limit. I want you to have the amount of money that you can maximum lose set. So how far are you from payout? One more day of $200, $300. What are you away? How much money are we away from our next payout? Mini Codcraft. $150 away. So you're $150 away, meaning you only need $150 to get your payout. So I want you to go into tomorrow, trade your normal set plan, trade your system, and say that you need 150. I'm not saying this needs to be risk to reward because this is backwards, but say that you set a maximum loss limit tomorrow of $200, okay? So if you lose $200, you're done for the day. Maybe it's $300. You lose $300, you're done for the day. I don't want you to go on tilt and think that you have to get your payout tomorrow. And you start forcing trades, you're going to end up cooking yourself. That's the last thing I want to see. That's the last thing I want to see, and I've seen it happen lots of times. This guy don't realize I'm live in Team Bowl and on YouTube. I'm not gonna kick another man while he's down in trade, man. I think it's sad. I talked about it a little earlier that I just think that all truth comes to light, and clearly he was experiencing that. So I wish him the best in his life. And it just goes, I think it's kind of crazy that every time there's some incident that goes down, it's always ICT guys. Just saying. But I'm not going to kick another man while I'm down. I make enough money trading. I make enough money off my businesses. I don't want to get into drama about other people. You want drama, you can go to Twitter. You can go to Facebook. You can go to CNN or Fox News. We're here to make money and preach positivity. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for him, but, you know, you reap what you sow. Has this guy took a single trade in the past 2 weeks? Chat, what did I tell you was going to happen earlier? Literally every day, people come in and say that. I'm like, they just leave after the first 30 minutes. We caught a banger today. We entered longs at 970 with stops below like 935, and it went up to 25,050. It was like a 1.5 2R trade. All right, chat. Let's see what we can find. The GT2RS is great. Honestly, I don't really drive it much, but power hour 2-bar loading, it could for sure. It's a pretty aggressive candle right here. That's a solid reversal candle. Maybe get a power hour, a little 2-bar action. Yeah, we caught a banger this morning. People just don't stay for the whole stream. Yes, Sexy Rexy. People just need to stay for the whole stream. I mean, there was, like, for example, at our peak today, we had like almost 5,000 people watching in total between Inside Team Bull, YouTube, and TikTok. And by the time I took a trade, it was down to like, you know, what was that, like 3,000. So you got to think some people are likely getting off too early. I get it. Some people have work and stuff. Those people probably aren't the people that are hating. So 50, 60 points of profit with 35 points of risk isn't a banger. 1.52 R isn't a banger. So what is a banger? It has to be 100 plus points. I think that's a banger. If it's green and it's part of the system, I consider it a banger. I guess banger is subjective, though. So for some people, banger might be 200 points. We technically do, well, it's not quite a 2-bar. It's more of a reversal setup. We have solid volume here. If you wanted to see continuation to the downside, you could arguably look for a move back up to 25,013 with stops above like 25,025. I just got my shipment of Kill Tech too. I got a big old box. Big old box of clothes. I try to teach you how to trade, teach you how to improve your life. It all boils down to DOD. You do all those things, you're going to see better results. What are we looking for right now? I mean, you could arguably, we're at this 25,000 whole psych number. If we're going to sell off and try a potential 2-bar, it's against the overall daily trend. You can look for a short with stops above like 25,023. But price is slower right now. I also made my money this morning, so I don't like to give that back. No discipline in life, no discipline in trades. That's right. I completely agree with that statement. I completely agree with that. If you don't have any discipline in your life, J Bum, we feasted this morning. No J Bum this morning. No J Bum this morning. We get our pay done this morning. Oh, back day was amazing, bro. Back day was nice. We're winding up, baby. Sun's out, guns out. Arrgh. Getting wide, baby. I've been grinding on the diet, bro. I'm talking grinding on the diet. I'm also very tall, so it's tougher to put on size. Hey, I'm trying to get wide, man. I'm 6'7". You know how hard it is to get wide? Like, bro, GD, for example, love that man, but he's shorter, so it's easy for him to get, like, wider. That's why he looks like he has freaking wings. Hey, bro, been watching since 2022. Just want to keep up the good work. Thank you, bro. If you guys haven't stacked up on your accounts yet, today's the last day this month of Apex is 90% off using code Jdun. $50K trade evade account is only $19.70. I did trade today. Yeah, Greg's not getting on voice anymore. Based on all the feedback I got from members, I want voice to be focused on one system, less signals, less trades, and when people have been joining Team Bull, they've been primarily joining from my content, and that's how it should be, is having one system on a live stream. So I'm taking that seriously. He has his channel if he wants to use it, but the new system of voice Grizzly's going to be on. We take pretty much the same trades. We trade very similar, and that's how it's going to be. Wish him the best. He has a channel if he wants to use it, but voice is going to be more focused from here on out. That's why he hasn't been on. It's better for traders to have less trades being called out, quote unquote. And traders that trade differently is not the best to have on the same live stream. Do I trade ICT? No, I actually prefer to make money. Well, I'm speaking. When does the sale end for Apex tonight? 90% off ends. They'll probably have an 80% off or something in the next week. They only do 90% off like once a month or once every month and a half. Do we think the cartel has money in the stock market? Let me just call him real quick and ask. Let me just give him a ring. Did you guys take a trade today with Jdun? Did anyone in the live stream right now take my long winner with me earlier? Anyone take that win? Yes. That's a salt. Nice. Lots of people. Systematic winner. We love that. Love that setup. Classic 2-bar. Trend direction, 50% retracement. Take the long, put the stops below the trend setting candle, ride it up. It's crazy because all these haters come in and say that I don't trade, but then when you ask if people made money with me, they somehow did. You guys must be mind readers. I'm really proud of all of you guys here. You're all mind readers. Everyone here that made money on that trade read my mind and exactly what I was doing. How crazy is that? How crazy is it that everyone here read my mind and was able to telegraph exactly what I was doing? It's just, it's incredible. Got a chat full of Einsteins. Living in the future. But back pump was amazing. Appreciate you, B-Rose. We're just doing our deal every day. Doing all we can. And Payout we trust. Tesla had itself a nice day too. Tesla 2-bar paid. We came back down and tested in that 50% retracement. Look at my lava lamp. It's finally, I'll share my screen with y'all too. Look at my lava lamp, Discord and everyone. Look at my lava lamp. Dope. I love my lava lamp. The lucky lava lamp. Yeah. I got a big old box of Kill Tech I got to unbox today too. What are you guys doing to increase your DOD today? Tell me something positive you're doing for yourself this afternoon or evening. Everybody, right now. One thing positive you're going to do for yourself. Taking notes. Listen to Payout and Jim. Platform closed down, no more trading. Bible study this evening. That's awesome. Workout, kickboxing class. Eat a steak. Got a soccer game tonight. I walked away this morning. And I love seeing all you guys make progress and not over trading. Damn, look at this. Look at that 2-bar. Absolute money bags on the pullback. Learn to trade, accumulate wealth. There we go. Help my daughter retrieve her phone she left in the subway. Oh, goodness. That sounds like a lot. Downsized to 1 micro this morning and hit a banger with you. That's awesome, Daniel. Congrats. You notice how if you guys tell me that you size down and even use as small as 1 micro or one contract, I'll never talk down on you. I actually encourage it because I want you guys to build confidence and I want you guys to trade better. A lot of these people with prop firm codes trading futures want you to size up and want you to be an idiot in your funded accounts so you never get payouts and you have to churn and burn the cycle. I want you to get payouts and move that money to a live account and focus on building your confidence and building your DOD and ultimately build up your live, pay yourself from trading, and get off the prop firms long term. That's the ultimate goal long term for all you guys. Stefan said, hey, Jdun, I was trying the 2-bar setup after you left the room this morning. Can you look over and see why you wouldn't have taken any of those trades? I had 2 or 3 stop outs. They were sized down as for testing. Well, the thing is you... Here. All of these... Well, this would have been a 2-bar. This would not have been a 2-bar. This arguably could have been one that just didn't work out. This could have for sure been one. This one would not have worked, as you can see. We also did sweep that high. Whenever we sweep a high previously and then move down, I want you guys to remember this. Whenever you're looking for a trend entry and you sweep a previous high or low, your probability on the trade goes down. That's why I always tell you guys I want to hang out, for example, if we're moving up here. Let's go to replay mode quick. Say that we're watching for the setup and we're moving up here. I'm going to want us to close this candle around this area with higher volume so that we can look for a retest and then we can target previous highs. I don't have a model. I trade DOD and I trade volume price analysis. I trade price action. My trading is extremely simple. And if you ask around, they'll tell you it works. I don't got to tell you it works. You ask around anyone in any of the live streams, they'll tell you. Am I watching the State of the Union tonight? No. I don't watch news. Yeah, I don't watch any of the news. My politics in 2026 are America first. I think both parties suck and are run by the same people. They both covered up the Epstein files. They're all greedy. They all don't have the people's best interest in mind. The system is broken and no one's going to come to save you. Jesus Christ is king. There's my politics. So if you need a reason to like me or hate me, there it is. Drum. That's where I'm at in 2026. No one's coming to save you. Both sides suck. Republicans suck. Democrats suck. That's why in the last 30 years, ain't nothing changed. I used to be involved in that drama. And now I'm like, even look back at the election, like Kamala sucks, so does Trump. And guess what? Your next choice is going to be Gavin Newsom or JD Vance. They both suck. that's what you're going to be chosen with, people that don't actually have your best interest at heart. So practice your faith, build your skills, build your bread, stay healthy, and just keep pushing for you and your family. Don't get involved in the drama. Jdun, I thought you only traded mornings, but I keep seeing you pop up at close and even Asia now. I do primarily trade in the morning. Honestly, it's very rare I take trades during this hour. I'd say 1 out of every 10 streams, maybe. But I'll get on and answer questions and hang out. Like, here's the deal, guys. Like, when it comes to politics, like, when you can find your specific values. Like, I'm a big gun guy. Like, I believe in responsible gun ownership. So that's more of a traditional or a conservative value, right? But in the end, both parties like pretty much have the same thing going on. Like, nothing's really changed in the last 30 years. The taxes have fluctuated up and down. Nothing's really changed in terms of guns and schools and stuff like that. So it's like, in the end, you gotta take care of yourself. No politician's gonna come save you. JD Vance ain't gonna come save you. Gavin Newsom ain't gonna come save you. You can save you, and Jesus Christ will save you. But no politician's gonna come save you. Is what it is. Love me or hate me for saying it, but it's my truth. I mean, my goodness, guys, we have, like, I'm not a big, like, oh, like, focus all your time and energy on the Epstein files, but it's like, just prime example, like, they got submitted back in like 2019. All this shit happened pre 2010, and no one's been arrested under any administration. You got both Democrats and Republicans covering for these sick people. Like, that goes to show, like, if you can't get arrests from that, and if you can't have public trials, and I can't say the rest on live, but you know what should happen to those people that are doing that to kids? It's your system is broken. You're done. So, all that to say, again, focus on yourself, focus on your family, staying healthy, your faith. Give us a nice 2-bar. Come on, give us some solid volume to the downside. Give us some solid volume to the downside. I agree with that, Spartan. 100%. Yep, I'm watching and trading NQ, and I have Tesla. I have Tesla on the right, NASDAQ on the left. Is Gene trading Asia today in your account? Yep. He'll be live inside Team Bull. This could be a 2-bar as well. Look at this. Just, we're not getting a lot of range. I'd say you could arguably watch like this 25,010 with stops above 25,025 above this previous high. Otherwise, you have like 8 points of risk. I guess you could do that. That's just kind of tight. I don't think the State of the Union is going to do anything to volatility, respectfully. And I could be wrong, but I genuinely don't think anything's going to be impacted with the market. We need the mask and the pause on. Oh, I got him here, bro. How can this happen? Need the mask and pause. I need the bear mask or the bull mask too. I'm leaving that out here. I could have used that today. Don't. This could potentially be a short entry, but we're just chopping. If I was going to take shorts, I'd probably do it in here with stops above 25,025. But again, the only problem here, you want to know what my main problem would be that we're bouncing off 25,000, a whole psych number, and we're holding that pretty aggressively. So whenever you're holding a clear support for the day, like look how many times this has bounced today. We haven't closed a 5-minute below this with continuation in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. So that's my problem with this, is that we're holding this clear support. Even though you have a continuation pattern happening here, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to play out. That would be my problem. I'm always looking at how much edge do I have? What are the probabilities that I win this trade? I don't like to be in a spot where, so no, I think this, let's just go long, or I think this, let's go short. And people get upset with how little I trade and how simple I trade and how boring my trading is, but it's effective and it gets you paid. Do I take my entries in the 5-minute time frame? Yup. I'm also live on YouTube, TikTok. If you guys want my full screen share, live on YouTube, Jdun Trades. We're growing this community. Even our power hour is bigger today. We got like 350 people on here. You know, Josiah, I won't ever talk negative about anybody, but I'm glad you're liking the stream. I appreciate you guys being a part of this. It means the world to me that you guys support myself and DOD. I do live trades every day. I am a day trader and I stream every day, but I don't trade every day. Have I taught any family members how to trade? No. I mean, my grandma's a pretty good trader, but she just likes to short. Am I 33? Damn, bro. No love. I'm 29. I turn 30 in a few months. No, I didn't like it. That's why I didn't do it anymore. Cool experience, but damn, the Maldives is 10 hours ahead. I need a vacation, guys. I haven't been on vacation forever. Literally forever. It's literally been years. Actually, the last major vacation I went on was Bora Bora. Would you guys survive a week without me? Will you be able to maintain your DOD? Can I trust you not to blow yourself up? Like, all right, guys, got to cancel dinner plans. I got to go make sure these people are being disciplined. Got to go scream DOD a few times. I have a Starlink, so. Got to call in with DOD reminders. Let me rest in peace and let me flex in peace. Would I take shorts here? Probably not. I wouldn't take longs either. What am I thinking? Higher or lower? I guess if I had to pick, it's a gamble right now because we're above 25,000, but we're downtrending at the moment. I'd probably say lower. I'll drop top. Maybe I'll go for my birthday weekend. Birthday week, I'll go somewhere. Higher or lower? I don't know. My birthday's in May. Your ma drop top. Bear mask is fire. That's facts. Hopefully I helped more of you guys pass your evals today and get funded. If you'd like to trade futures with me tomorrow, I recommend going to get a 50K Apex account. It's the last day of 90% off. You can use code Jdun for payout protection and for 90% off your account. It's only $19.70. Pretty solid deal. I'll put the link in chat. So I was talking to one of my mentees today, and he messaged me and he said, hey, good news. I'm now eligible for my second ever payout, $2,300. That was yesterday. On 4 accounts, 9,200. Question for you. Given that Top Step has 5 payouts, then you removed a live account. Should I wait for payout request, get close to a max payout, or do I take what's available now? Correction. Today was a good day, up $600. Eligible payout is now 2,900 times 4. I said, wow. Bro, please take the full payout. Given your history, this is a non-negotiable. Take the 11,200. Incredible work. He said, yeah, that makes sense. So promise me you will. Then we hop on and talk your strategy after blah, blah, blah. Anyway, he took his payout request. And that's what I want all you guys doing is when you get a payout, I want you guys focused on taking the whole amount. Don't try to build a buffer. Don't try to build it up and push it forward. Just take your money. Otherwise, what happens is you try to build, and it comes crashing down and you get nothing. Do I trade Asia gold? No. I have, but I don't usually. Sick lava lamp. Thank you. Finally, someone comes in and doesn't say, Jdun, give me a trade, or Jdun, DOD, or Jdun, you're ugly. They say, Jdun, I like your lava lamp. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And mind you, I love when you guys say DOD. But I was waiting for someone to come show some appreciation for the lava lamp. I like it too. Thank you. I do like when you guys say DOD. I'm just messing, but I'm glad you guys appreciate the lava lamp. I appreciate it too. Yep, daily profits every day over the buffer. Since we aren't trading, can you pull up on the chart and show me what A plus setup you would take? Well, it's not even about that. Let's just go over what I did take. How about that? Let's talk about what I did take. I like to keep it. I like to show y'all what I actually did take, not what I would take. Because that shows real results, shows real trades. No highlight reels, no BS. So we saw this break above pre-market high earlier. Initially, I was waiting for a move. If we would have seen this retest, this was my favorite setup all day. Pull back into this level, stops below this candle, entry here, move up, but we didn't end up getting that. So instead, we see the next candle, higher volume. We take our fib tool, we draw from low to high. We enter the trade when we get to that 50% retracement, keep stops below that candle, and then we ride it up. Previous high here, Fibonacci retracement, multiple confirmations, and we end up moving up. That's what I love that setup, Jamie. I'm doing the trade recap on YouTube and inside Team Bull. You can go to YouTube, Jdun Trades, and you can watch what I just did as well. I trade live on YouTube every morning. So if you're on the TikTok and you'd like to watch me trade live with my full screen and all my charting, you can go to Jdun Trades on YouTube. I'd love to see you there tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Who's ever on TikTok, can I get at least one of y'all to commit to come into the YouTube tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time? Who's willing to take the leap and bet on themselves tomorrow and join the DOD live stream? Come on. Need one of y'all. Yeah, two of y'all. I'll be there again tomorrow. Let's go. Yeah, this is our smaller stream. When I get on Power Hour, it's much smaller. Well, there's like 350 legends on YouTube, and there's 160 legends on TikTok, and there's 150 legends in Team Bowl right now. So cash me out. Is there a specific strategy that is not worth learning, like breakout trading or fair value gap? Well, what strategy would I not recommend learning? I'd say if you want to save yourself a lot of time and energy, you'd stay away from ICT. I think if you actually want to make money, you just focus on your risk management, focus on price action. What the hell? When I dot. My play this morning was not an ICT entry, bro. I mean, maybe an ICT trader could have gotten it, but I've literally never watched an ICT video. I never will, ever. Like literally never. I trade VPA and price action with an emphasis on risk management with DOD. With that MOC, damn, pushing up. Order flow is great. Lots of good traders use order flow. I use volume. I got nothing against order flow. I got nothing against order filled. That one was good. That was pretty good right there. I did good on that one. Jeez Louise, look at this MOC. Wow. Whenever you hear me clearing my throat, that's how you know. Oh, man. Whew. Hope you had a stop sign and take a trade. I really don't trade Power Hour. And if you are in a trade, you should absolutely have your stop set for sure. Where do I begin? Look at that. We almost made a new high a day. And this lava lamp's going ham right now. Going ham. MOC, market on close. Lots of orders come in. What sizing do you recommend for the 50K funded, Jdun? It depends on your eval or funded. On eval, honestly, bro, I'm probably, I hate saying this, but I always just tell you guys to put more risk on. As long as you have a set strategy, put as much risk on as you can mentally handle. Put it that way, because I would rather have you going through, I'd rather have you guys going through, let's say you buy 5 Apex evals for $20 a piece. So if you spend $100 on those and you pass one, you paid $100 plus activation, so $175 for a funded account. Versus what if you trade one eval for a week and you pass that eval? Is your week worth $175? For me, no way. So I'd rather pass it in a day and value that time versus spend less and spend more time. I answer as many questions as I can, my friend. There's 3 different live streams going. I do my best. I do my best. It's not a, you won't get, why would you get banned on Apex going heavier in eval? What's silly? On fundeds for sure less. Like 5 MMQ is great. Start small. Take it very seriously. Remember to take your profits on the way up with that intraday. We got 5 minutes left, everybody. I'm just listening to a mix. I listen to a lot of mixes. I listen to what's going on. You can't break the rules on any prop firm. They got to protect themselves too. You follow the rules on Apex, you get paid. Simple as that. Use code Jdun, you'll get payout protection and the best discount too. I like Trade Evade, Edge Clear. Yeah, you can't take opposite ends of a trade on different browsers. You'll get banned for that. That's hedging. You can't open trades in separate directions on accounts. You will be banned for that for sure. And rightfully so. It's cheating. All right, y'all. I need you guys to all commit to doing one positive thing for yourself tonight. If you haven't been hitting the gym, start hitting the gym. If you haven't been reading, read 5 pages. If you haven't been eating healthy, eat 1 healthy meal. If you've been smoking too many cigarettes, smoke a few less. If you've been drinking every day, take a night off. I challenge you guys to test yourself and do something uncomfortable this evening. That's my DOD challenge for y'all going into tomorrow. Philly, welcome, bro. You'll love it in the mornings. It's way more popping. Welcome, man. Appreciate all y'all hitting that follow button, too, in the top left corner. It's popping in the morning. Or the power hour I've been getting on raising awareness about what we do every day. Sometimes I'll get on for Asia, but for the most part, our biggest stream is in New York session, first 2 hours of the day. We just vibe. What's my favorite prop firm? I'd probably have to say Tradeify if I had to choose one. All in all. J. Egghead. That's what they call me. Or Jdun. Or Jdum. Or J Dud. That's one too. What am I missing? J Buns. That could be a good thing though. J Juan. Jdun really gets me. That's hilarious. Not when I win though. I say, yeah, the haters can talk, but not until I lose, which don't happen very often. So it's unfortunate for them. Y'all are hilarious. All right, we're gonna get a good day tomorrow. I'm feeling it. Dang, I missed Power Hour. Caught that trade this morning though. Let's go. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning too. All right, y'all. Do something positive for yourself. As a reminder, Apex 90% off ends tonight. So if you want to trade futures with me tomorrow, go get yourself a 50K Trade account using code JDUN. It's only $19. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning for some DOD. I'm going to serve you guys a nice breakfast of some eggs and bakey, and DOD is the main entree. God bless y'all. Have a nice night. Peace. God bless y'all. Bye, everybody.